Love lives here.
It's good to see you once again. This is Reverend Jeffrey from Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. And today we are going to be reading the book Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. This is a fun book. It is about expressing your creativity and not having to be perfect because, I think sometimes it's more fun to explore and have a good time than it is to worry about trying to be perfect all the time. So let's get started. Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Ramon loved to draw. Look, there he is laying on the floor drawing. Anytime, anything, anywhere. So anytime, look, he's lying in bed with a light shining over his head. For any time and anything. It looks like he's drawing trash cans. Isn't that silly? And anywhere. Look where he is. Oh my goodness gracious. He's drawing in the bathroom. Uh-oh. One day, Ramon was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder, and Leon burst out laughing. What is that? He asked. Ramon could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. See how it hit the vase of flowers? Leon's laughter haunted Ramon. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Ramon put his pencil down. I'm done. Marisol, his sister, was watching him. What do you want? He snapped at her. I was watching you draw, she said. Ramon sneered. I'm not drawing. Go away. Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. Hey, come back with that. Ramon raced after Marisol, up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but he fell silent. He saw his sister's walls, and he stared at the crumpled gallery. Look at her room. See how she's posting Ramon's picture on the wall, and see all of the other pictures that Ramon had crumpled up that she had saved, and she created an art gallery on her wall. And there she's pointing at the most recent one with the vase of flowers. And she says, this one is one of my favorites, Marisol said, pointing. Well, that was supposed to be a vase of flowers, Ramon said, but it doesn't look like it. Well, it looks vase-ish, she exclaimed. Vase-ish? Ramon looked closer. Then he studied all the drawings on Marisol's walls and began to see them in a whole new way. They do look ish, he said. Ramon felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt. Loose lines, squiggling, springing, quickly springing out, without any kind of worry. Look! There's a squiggly line, and look at all the drawings. All of a sudden, he's got energized, and he's got all these drawings floating again. Ramon once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt really wonderful. And he filled his journals. Look, here's a tree-ish, a house-ish, a boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, sun-ish. All of his drawings are now ish drawings, aren't they? Then Ramon realized that he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, excited-ish. And his ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew that they were poem-ish. And this one, his poem-ish, says ponder, pond, ponder, dream, yonder, pond, pond, yond, yond, gleam, wander. Ramon. One spring morning, Ramon had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. So he decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. Look at him. See how he's relaxing on the rocks? It looks like he's got his feet in the water, enjoying the sun, enjoying the feeling that he was feeling that day, and he decided not to capture it. He just decided to enjoy his ish feeling. And so Ramon lived ishfully ever after. Wasn't that a fun story? So what do you like to do that you like to, how do you like to express yourself? And, you know, it's perfectly okay if you don't do that 100% exactly as somebody else would say to do it, or do it 100% perfectly at all. Because what the idea is here is we want to be able to do things and create things. And as we do that, we have some flexibility, and we don't have to be perfect. We can have some flexibility to make mistakes. Making mistakes is okay too. Or, you know, if we make a mistake, then what that is that's another opportunity for growth. It's another opportunity to try again and to practice and to even improve. But when we don't worry about being perfect all the time, then what that does is that frees us up to being able to do new things, exciting things, try fun things. And if we like to do them, then we continue doing them. And if we don't like doing them and we discover that, that wasn't so fun, well, then we can set it aside. But if we are not willing to try and we think we're going to have to do something perfectly, we might not ever try. So it's best if we just try. And who knows, you too might create wonderful art that you can put on your wall, or you might create wonderful poems-ish that express how you're feeling. You might do paintings-ish. You might dance-ish. You might run-ish. There's all kinds of things that you can ish without having to be perfect. So please send us your ishes. Send us videos of you ishing, or send us videos or a picture of your art-ish, or send us your poem-ish. And you can send that to website at riversidecsl.org. That's again, website at riversidecsl.org. And we'll include your ish on our Village Art Gallery page. Ish.